So today I wanted to talk about some of my favorite mods, my most used mods of all time, starting with Create-a-Sim. I don't use a lot of mods for Create-a-Sim, but there are some that are really special and that I cannot live without. So the first one, which obviously is the most noticeable one right now, is the background. I just like a clean white background, especially for taking Create-a-Sim snapshots. But yeah, that's the first one, and I will link that down below. There's all sorts of different backdrops that you can use, all sorts of different colors, but I just love the clean white look. And then the next mod, which I don't know what's going on with my UI and like all the different like how they're all green, the background is green. I don't know why it's doing that. It's not UI cheats, I know that. Next mod is the more columns mod. I like it on 4 columns. I know that I think there's the max is 5. I just like it 4. I don't know why. But the original, the way that The Sims comes is 2, and that is just like not enough for me. I need to see way more hairs than that. I don't know why they decided to put it at 2, but yeah. So that is the other mod that I have installed. And then I also have a lighting mod. So I will put a screenshot in of the page that you can go to and like showing all the different lighting mods. The one I have is the neutral, I think it's called, or natural. I don't know. I know it's not the torch light. There's like a natural or like a spotlight and something else. I honestly forgot what the name was, but I will link that down below, and I will show you guys screenshots and stuff of it. It's just a game changer for me. It changes the way that they look in this little photo down here, and then it just changes the way they look in Create-a-Sim. It just gives so much more life to them when you're creating them. Alright, and then some other mods that I will talk about are my default skin that I have right now. I have a like overlays on her. I have the vanilla skin by gosh, I forgot what it's called, but it's a default skin. I will link that down below as well. I just absolutely love the way it looks. It's like The Sims but better, you know what I mean? And then I do have like some face overlays and face details. I'm not going to go into every single one of them, but I will just show you one of my favorites. It is the Kumika. Yeah, it's that. And also the Mariana Kumakaya. I have no idea, okay? But these both just like are so cute. They give that little button nose look, and they give them some details to the lips as well. If you can tell, there's what it looks like on, and then that's what it looks like off. I love it. And then also one of my favorites is the Boo Boo blush. Again, it's messing up right now because of whatever is going on with the UI. But this one's one of my favorites. I absolutely love it. This one I use most often. It's like this peachy color. It just adds a flush to the skin. So yeah, I won't go into too much detail like I said, but I love skin details. I love overlays and stuff like that. And I believe I have a default eye. I will link that below as well. It's not letting me. Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah, these are definitely not the EA eyes, if you can tell, but I absolutely love them. They're just like, they're still Maxis Match, but they have like a little bit more glossiness to them. I just love them. They have a little bit more vibrancy to them. I love them so much. Alright, and then obviously I'm not going to go into hairs and stuff. That's more of a custom content. That's not really a mod. The next mod I do have for Create-a-Sim is more traits. So I don't know if you guys... So Ocean Sims made a trait video recently, and I had to download them. They fit into the game so well for me. Like, here's a couple of them. If you can see, there's peaceful, heartless, serious, stoic, sincere, spoiled, And these are gonna affect your Sims in the game. Daredevil, logical, there's all sorts of traits, and it's not just like a whole bunch. Like I know that there was like a trait pack that came with like 100. That's a little bit too much for me, and I can like easily get overwhelmed. But these are like minimalistic, they look like the game, and I think that they are very like important. Like it's honestly really important for me if my sim is like grumpy. I don't want my sim to be gloomy necessarily, but they should be grumpy, you know what I mean? Like I feel like there's a lot of traits that we should have had in the game. Or in Shy, for example, like if your Sims are socially awkward, which came with the high school living pack, that's annoying because your Sims aren't gonna like, some Sims are going to hate your Sim because they're socially awkward. Like it's gonna be weird. But if your Sim's just shy, that means like they don't have a different social need. Like it even says right here, like this does not mean their social need is different, they just have a hard time opening up. And it doesn't necessarily mean that other Sims will think your Sim is weird. But with a socially awkward trait, your Sim, or like other Sims will think your Sim is weird. And I don't like that. Like, yeah, I will link that mod down below. It's just a couple more traits to add and to enhance your gameplay. I really like it. Okay, for the next couple mods, I think everyone pretty much knows about them. One of them is UI cheats, and the next one is MC Command Center. So I don't really dabble too much in MC Command Center. I know a lot of people use it for like everything, and then they figured out how to use it for everything. I do use MC Woohoo and MC Command Center just for like the basic stuff. Like I will go in here, and this is what it'll look like when you open it. So MC Command Center, and then there's all these different options. I'm not that smart about it. Like I don't really know what all of these mean. I know that what I usually do is I go here to modify my household. That's just an easy way to do that. Or I will go in here and reset my sim if they are like stuck or something. Sometimes that happens. Or I will go and change their outfit just really quickly instead of having them do it themselves. Like it just automatically changes her outfit. And then with MC Woohoo, I will go in here and change a lot of stuff. Like you can change the number of days that your sim will be pregnant. So you can literally change it to like 10 days if you want to, instead of having the regular 3 days you're pregnant and then bam, you pop out a kid. You know what I mean? Like if you want it to be more realistic. And then you can change the difficulty of progressing in your careers and all sorts of stuff. Honestly, it is really confusing. You can change the percentage of how fertile your sim is. So if you want your sim to have problems with like fertility and having a baby, then you can change that percentage to a low percentage. So I just think that's really cool. It's something that should have been implemented into the base game, I think. I really like it. And so the UI cheats is, let me actually have my sim join a career really quick, and I will show you one of the cool parts. But one of the things actually here we can do is like, say if I didn't want this flirty, this main flirty moodlet here, I can just go ahead and delete it, and now she's inspired instead of flirty. So if I didn't want her to be flirty, I can just go ahead and delete that by pressing, or by right clicking. Okay, so let's just have her, I honestly don't care. Why can't I decide? What does it matter? Let's just say I want her to be in the doctor career, okay? And say I wanted her to level up really fast, okay? I just wanted her to be like the chief of staff, level 10. She is the chief of staff in the doctor career. So that's, or I can like demote her. So now she is just a surgeon. So yeah, it's really cool. Like you can just do all sorts of stuff. One of the main things that I use it for is like cheating up my needs. Obviously that's very important. Like if I'm at a party or something, or if I'm hanging out with friends, I don't, and I don't want her to go use the bathroom, we'll just hold it in for a little bit, but yeah, so that's one of the cool things you can do with it. I know there's all sorts of other things you can do. Oh yeah, one of them is you can change the weather. So if I wanted it to be Okay, this is gonna be so weird, but if I wanted it to like heavy, like do some heavy snow in Strangerville, I could do that. Like, this is so weird. And now so they're going out to react to the first snow, which I doubt it ever snows here, so this is kind of funny. I wonder what it would look like with the snow. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's sticking, you know what I mean? Like the ground would be completely covered in white. Anyways, that's just a little random thing that I like to do. Let's make it let's just make it partly cloudy. Again, I don't really want it to snow. So that's pretty cool. And then you can change the time, which I don't really do that. But you can only skip forward. You can't skip backward. So if you mess up or something, you can't go back. But yeah, and then you can change it to spring, summer, fall, winter, or you can also, which I don't have it on right now, so let me go check. Okay, so usually there would be like a little eco footprint around here, and you can change that as well. I don't know why it's not showing up for me, but yeah, you can change it to full moon as well, and it actually changes the lighting of the game, which is freaking awesome. Like, if you saw that real quick, it like got brighter when there was a full moon. But yeah, those are some of the just basic mods. MC Command Center, UI cheats, I think those are staple mods for me at least. But yeah, so now I'm going to move on to just some of the small mods that I installed in the game that just make it so much more fun and realistic, and easier. One of the first ones is we don't have a dog right now, but if we did have a dog or a cat, and a cat can pee in the litter box, but I usually use these in apartments, for example, because I don't like to go and walk my dog every single time they need to pee, which is a lot. And I don't know if this is how it is for everyone else, but when I tell them to go potty when I'm in an apartment, they don't go. Like, they can't go downstairs or something. So this is what that's for. You can literally just click on it and it'll pop up like tell to go potty, and you can tell any of your animals to go potty on this. There's also like a grass looking one, but I just like this one because it's like traditional. That one. One of my other favorite ones is the ISO camera from Ravishing. I absolutely love this. You can take a photo just anywhere. You don't have to have someone like taking the photo, so you can just prop this up anywhere and then have your Sims pose. So like, say if I wanted all of my family members, all of them, to be in a photo, I could do that because I don't have to have a photographer. Like, I don't have to have one of my Sims be the photographer. So I really like that, and I think it's really special. Another one that I have, and I actually forgot to get it. It was like one of my favorite mods, and I forgot to put it in here, so let me see real quick. Okay, so another one of my favorite mods by Ravishing is the photography overhaul mod. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. Again, I forget the names of these so easily, so I will link them down below. But basically I can take any of the photos that she has taken, any of them, and I can create any of these little things. So say if I wanted to make it to make this little calendar like with her photo on it, I could. I think that is just the cutest thing ever. One of my favorite ones is the Polaroid. Like, I can go in here and make her little Polaroid. That's so cute, like, seriously. And then the little ones with the tape on it as well. Like, that is just the cutest thing. Like, I don't know what else is cuter. That is so cute. I absolutely love it. I've done this. I've used this a lot with like my families and with my Sims friends. Like, it is just so adorable. I think the photo system in The Sims needed this mod. Like, it needed that. Like, I cannot live without this in my game. Okay, and then another small little thing that I don't really use that much. I use it for my kids mainly, but we have a little void critter. gaming system, but it is absolutely huge, and this is a smaller version of that. So you can have them play Void Critter Go, you can shop for Void Critters and stuff like that, and yeah, like research game strategy. You can train them once you have your Void Critter cards. I absolutely love it. It's just a good thing for like my little kids to play and stuff like that. But yeah. Alright, and so the next mod, let me just kind of move this around. My next mod that I have is the Granny's Cookbook, which this is one of the best cooking mods in my opinion. I absolutely love this. It adds so many new recipes and snacks, drinks. It's just so fun. I just realized we didn't have a fridge, so that's why I was like, why is it not letting me cook anything? It's because we didn't have a fridge. Okay, so I'm gonna have her come over here and get a chocolate milkshake. I just think that is so adorable. It takes a little minute sometimes to pop up on the action queue, but like, look at this. That is so freaking cute. Like, if you just wanted your Sims to have like a little milkshake party at the diner or something like that, like. And then we have all sorts of hot drinks as well. I'm gonna have her get this big hot chocolate. Oh, we can get a pot? No, I'm gonna have her get a regular one. I wonder if we need the hot chocolate machine though. Or I'm sorry, it said we needed the the coffee machine. So now it's showing that she can go over here. What are you doing? No, get up. Go make the hot chocolate. So it just looks like any normal, just when she makes coffee, regular coffee. Oh, and you actually have the cup. Oh my god. That is so cute. It actually uses like the default cup. And then I wonder if, let me see what happens if he goes and grabs the drink. Is it gonna be normal coffee or is it gonna be hot chocolate? Oh my gosh, it's gonna be hot chocolate. Okay, that was actually my first time using that feature. I've used obviously all the other ones, but that is so cute. Okay, I'm gonna have her get a snack really quick. I know this is like not technically a mod review, but I just wanted to do it. Like, I love these. Let's have her make let's have her make some peach cobbler. Oh my gosh, that sounds so good right now. Let's see what it looks like when she makes this. Oh, it actually looks different in here too. Like, I've never, like, that looks like peaches. That is so adorable. Yes, she does like cooking. And then it puts it, I'm guessing she's making the crust, I guess we'll just say. Alright, and then here is the peach cobbler. And like, look at that. That is so... She's like, oh my gosh, that's so good. That is so cute. I love that. Alright, and so another mod that I use frequently, it just makes life easier in The Sims. So like, if I wanted to get any type of gift for my Sims for Winterfest or anything, it makes it super easy to come here. For example, flowers, like I can purchase any single flower, and these are good to give your Sims on Love Day. They love that. And you can get any of the fruits and veggies, the debug stuff. Like, oh my gosh, there's just so much. Pretty much everything. You can get stuff for flower arranging instead of like making it yourself. And it makes good gifts, which I love. You can purchase facial masks. I'm gonna have her purchase a facial mask actually, and it'll just pop up in your inventory. And let's see, apply facial mask. What is she doing? Okay, so she had to act like she was changing her clothes. That's so weird. But yeah, so that's one of the other mods I love. I'll go into some more stuff. You can buy upgrade parts, which is amazing because I think you should be able to. Like, you should be able to buy upgrade parts online just like you would in real life. You know what I mean? It just makes sense. You have all these different, you get medicine, remedy of the ancients. Okay. I'm guessing that's probably from the Jungle Adventure game. You could buy toys, which obviously you could buy toys through the little toy box too, but this is, it's awesome. You could put books, fireworks, holiday crackers, all sorts of collectibles, like seriously, even from the Batu expansion pack. Like there's just so much. Alright, so another small little mod, I wanted to put this in here even though it's not necessarily a mod, it's just like a decor piece, but it is a candle that you can enable emotional aura. So I'm gonna have her come in here and let me show you guys really quick actually what the different moods are. It's called the candle. So this one is gonna be stressful. So this one is just like the basic one, it just does like environment. This one is stressful, so I'm gonna put that one in here. And then there's also, you could do depressing, playful, enraging, romantic, focusing, confident, and inspiring. So let me do the enraging as well, or and see what that does. I will click enable emotional aura, and as you can see here, it doesn't override everything, but she is a little angry from that moodlet. And if I wanted to like make her really angry, I could just delete all of these, and now she's angry because of that candle, which I love using this for when I want my Sims to focus. When they're studying or working from home, I'll have, and obviously you can see she's away now, so she doesn't have that moodlet anymore. But I love using this when my Sims need to focus, especially because it makes them get the work done even more. Okay, so the next little mod I have is, both are by Ravishing. These are, I'm pretty sure all of these, well no, this one's not by Ravishing, this one's not by Ravishing. This one, this one, this one, this one, this one, those are by Ravishing. I absolutely love them. This one is too, I believe. I just love their stuff. Okay, so the next mod is, again, something I cannot live without. It's the Piece of Cake Bakery box, and I can literally just go in here and buy any little cake that I want. I believe you can put birthday candles on this. Let me actually look at this real quick. I want to see. No, you can't put birthday candles on those, but it's still a cake. But any birthday cake you want, any cake. And then you can also do wedding cake. So if I don't want to go all the way to Tartosa to buy a wedding cake, I can do it here. And same goes for this. Like if I don't want to cook, I can just order it, which is realistic because I don't cook my own birthday cake. I go and order it from a bakery. So yeah, I just absolutely love that. It just makes it so much easier. And then this thing is, we all know cupcakes in The Sims 4, you have to have that stupid little, well, not little, it's a huge machine, which makes no sense. So this is just a form of that, except in a little pastry, you know, one of those little icing squirters. I don't know. But yeah, I love it. She can bake any pastry, any cupcake, the same as the little, or the machine. So obviously right now she doesn't have a lot of baking skill, but she can, you know, these are all the options for cupcakes. And I'm sure there's more, I don't know. Wait, so I can cook, so cupcakes are considered cooking and not baking? Is that for real? Is that a thing? That is so weird. Okay, anyways, that was just random. I didn't know that cooking cupcakes is considered cooking, because her cooking skill is level 9, so it shows it up here, so she can cook the level 8 cupcakes. That's the level it takes. But with the pastries, it's like she doesn't have any baking skill, so it's not showing the pastries. That's just weird. I would consider cupcakes baking. That's weird. Okay, so I think that is pretty much it for the mods that I cannot live without. If I think of any, or any that I need to go into more detail about, I will. I do have some like mods for like interactions and gameplay, but I just wanted to kind of touch on some like little mods that aren't gonna break your game. I mean, I'm not saying these will the ones that I have will break your game, but there's just really small mods that I think everyone should have, and I think most computers can handle. So yeah, I just absolutely love these mods and can't live without them. They're so small, but they add so much realism to the game, and they just make the game so much easier. So yeah, that is all for this video. Thank you guys for watching, and let me know if you have any mods that I didn't mention in this video that you can't live without, because I definitely have been in the mood for like more mods and all sorts of stuff. So she actually went out here to kick the trash can because she was mad from this candle. That is so funny. But yeah, I will see you all in the next video. Bye guys.